What's up guys, Blackwar and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2018 for the 17th stage of the Giro d'Italia between Commezzadura and Antholz. 180 kilometers for this hilly stage, which could be considered as a mountain stage. It wouldn't shock me if it was the case. But yeah, before we start, if you haven't seen the previous stages, then I highly recommend you to do so, because a lot of things have happened in the recent stages, so like you definitely want to check those stages out. But yeah, I'm not gonna speak for too long. I'm just gonna jump straight into the race, and I'll see you at the beginning. And we are leaving Commezzadura in the region of Trentino, if my geography is correct. 480 kilometers to join, basically to join Austria and the South Tyrol, or Tyrol. I think that's how it's pronounced in Austrian. Well, I mean in German, I guess. But yeah, 180 kilometers, quite a very hilly and complicated stage, because I don't really know what's gonna happen. Could be a breakaway. I'm leaning towards a breakaway win, but then again, can't be sure. The final climb is steep, but not steep enough to create massive gaps in the peloton. So yeah, we're just gonna send Antonio Nibali in the breakaway, because for once he's on a good day. By the looks of it, he's going to get followed immediately by 15th position of the GC, Sam Omen, and just following him is Antoine Toulouse, 16th of the GC. We've got Mattia Cataneo, Lawrence Tendam, Ben O'Connor, Joe Dombrowski, and Valerio Conti, followed by Alexis Viermes and Ivan Souza, Ivan Santoromito, Jan Polanc, Ruben Plaza, and Gustavo, one Italian name, is following for Bardiani. Okay, I think the breakaway has been created. The peloton isn't following us at a rate of knots, which therefore means they're gonna let us go. So yeah, you've got your 14-man breakaway for the day. 2 kilometers away from the summit, and I can guarantee there's going to be some attacks soon. Pavel Sivakov has joined the breakaway, as well as Hubert Dupont for AG2R La Mondiale. I'm expecting a move from Ben O'Connor, but Ben O'Connor has just been dragged back instantly, like because of Sam Omen, I think. Joe Dombrowski is leading the charge. We've got Antonio Nibali immediately in the wheel of the EF Education First Rider. We're going to counter-attack with Antonio Nibali. We're just doing this like to get money, I guess, because I mean Antonio Nibali is not going to get points. If anything, we're doing this to avoid Ben O'Connor from getting points, to give Vincenzo a chance of having all 3 jerseys in Verona. Right, 1 kilometer away from the summit of this third category climb. Sam Omen is going to fight to get maximum points, which he probably will get. Joe Dombrowski or even so got second. I got fourth with Antonio Nibali. But I have to give it to the peloton. They've been on a mad one. Domenico Caruso is about to get dropped. That's not good. Where's Domenico? He's still here. Okay. The peloton has been very, very intense. Like, their rhythm has been on something else today. I don't know what's happened, like, with that pushed them to like be this aggressive. But yeah, the lead of the breakaway never got over 5 minutes, I think. So I said in the intro I wasn't convinced it was going to be a breakaway win, or I wasn't convinced it was going to be a peloton win. Well, I guess I've got my answer now. Right, Antonio Nibali's been dropped as Sam Omen gets again all the points for this climb. Good day for Sam Omen, who's closing in on Gianluca Brambilla, only 21 points behind the Italian rider of Trek Segafredo, as we're approaching now the last 40 kilometers of this stage. Caruso got dropped again. Antonio, sorry, got dropped in the breakaway, but I'm hoping he comes back in the descent with the help of the guys like Ivan Souza, Joe Dombrowski, or Lawrence Tendam. But in the meantime, we've got Pozzovivo, who's going to get joined anytime soon by Domenico Caruso. We're going to water with the guys and prepare ourselves for the final climb of the day. Right, we're at the very bottom of the final climb, the climb towards Antholz, 9 kilometers with an average gradient of 5.5%. As I said, doesn't look like the most difficult climb, but it's the 17th stage of a Giro. Like the minds and the bodies aren't in the best shape ever, so every climb makes damage. And the breakaway is now 50 seconds ahead of the peloton, still led by Domenico Pozzovivo, with still 15 riders in the Maglia Rosa group. Some of them doing nearly like 90%, I'd even say maybe 100% of the job in the breakaway. But Domenico Pozzovivo is going to reel everyone in as Mikel Landa gets a move on with 3.4 kilometers remaining. Mikel Landa, who's literally stopped behind even Souza. That was one of the weirdest moves I've ever seen on PCM. Antoine Toulouse just got dropped in the breakaway. Domenico Pozzovivo bringing everyone back on the main leaders. Samoman and Alexis Villamoz, who's in my way. It's Pello Bilbao, the 20th of the GC. Alexis Villamoz just exploded in the breakaway. Antonio Nibali's gone. There's no need to use him anymore. As we approach the final kilometers now. 1.8 remaining. Richard Carapaz, no, that's not Carapaz, that's Andre Amador. Amador pacing for Mikel Landa. Amador stepping aside to let his leader go through, as Vincenzo Nibali is now here as well. Vincenzo Nibali launches his effort towards the finish line in Antholz. It looks like he's gonna probably take the W unless Mikel Landa can come back, which I don't think he can. And the win today is again gonna be for Vincenzo Nibali. Mikel Landa takes second place, Bob Jungels takes third, Davide Formolo, Simon Yates, Thomas de Rent. Wow, nice performance by Thomas de Rent. Miguel Lopez, Ilnur Zakarin, Andre Amador, Domenico Pozzovivo, Yonis Aguirre, sorry. Bauke Mollema is the top 12 of today's stage. Nice 14th position for the young Frenchman Valentin Madouas. And I'll see you on the podiums in Antholz. And it's yet another win for Vincenzo Nibali. I feel like every time he's on the podium I say this exact same sentence. But yeah, Vincenzo Nibali, I mean, there's no one anymore to like compete with him. Landa Bumugol's doing well to stay in the same time as today's winner. Nibali increases his lead over Domenico Pozzovivo for the GC, with Bob Jungels closing in on the young Italian. I mean, young is not really the word I should use with Pozzovivo. But yeah, well, 30 minutes is the gap over 10th positions. It just shows how weird this Giro was. Mountain-wise, Vincenzo Nibali gets the jersey after winning in Antholz. Samoman, despite all his efforts today, won't be able to get the blue jersey at the end of the 17th stage, as Miguel Angel Lopez is still wearing, wait, Nibali's still in purple. Lopez is still wearing the white jersey, and he will wear it until the end of this Giro, unless accident. Bahrain Merida is still the best team, that's what we do. And yeah, I don't know how many stages he's won, but he's probably having one of the best Giros of his career. Maybe one of the best Giros in history for a single rider. I mean, yeah, Vincenzo's on an old planet, and the fact that there's literally no opposition makes it all the more easier. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this 17th stage of the Giro between Commezzadura and Antholz. If you did, then please be sure to smash a like. That would really help me out. Also, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Follow me on my social medias. The links are in the description down below. Download the World DB if you want to play with this specific variant of this 2019 Giro d'Italia. And I'll see you tomorrow for another video. I've been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, guys, and goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with a bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.